Trying to start the video and Sam sneezes. Sam, come here. What? So I saw this and I was like, well, that's a disappointment. I'm actually disappointed for once. Because I like the series and you know. So new rumor explains why Blade was removed from Marvel Studios release calendar. So Blade, great move or franchise really. Um was it like 97, 98? The first movie came out. Wesley Snipes. Um, and people nowadays are like, oh, representation. You had representation back then. It's just people are so stupid they don't remember that any of that existed before whatever year this whole, needing to see yourself and everything started coming up. I'll just say 2016. So apparently people are so stupid they forgot that representation did exist before 2016. Um, but Wesley Snipes, uh, first one's great. I mean, I think actually when was I think the last no, not the last time, but I remember when I would be over there taking care of June, they would be showing that on like Sci-Fi and all that. I mean, they show it all the time. They show it like all the time. Um, but new rumor claims to explain why Marvel Studios chose to remove Blade, its Blade film from its release calendar. Blade, the early years, Omnibus. Variety's Adam B. Vary and Rebecca Rubin reported earlier this week that the film, which was scheduled to be released on November 7th, 2025, has been removed from Disney's release schedule. Their report speculated that the reason the film was removed from the calendar was due to all the inner turmoil the film has faced from having numerous writers, including Michael Green, Stacey Osei-Kuffour, Michael Starr, and more. His draft scripts. Not only did the film seemingly face scripting issues, but it also saw its original director Bassem Tariq exit the film. Well, that's not great. Uh, in June, in June, Greek's replacement Jan Dimanche also left the project. Just like one thing after another. They also noted that insiders. I'm sorry. Hard Place. Come on. Come on. Come on. Doesn't someone proofread this stuff in Jun? They also noted that insiders informed them that Marvel didn't want to move forward with a blade that doesn't live up to its predecessors. Following the report, a rumor from Alex Perez of the Cosmic Circus shared that the reason the movie was removed was because the story is disconnected from the rest of the multiverse saga. He added, same goes for Armor Wars, Nova, etc. It's not that they are getting made, they're getting pushed to make room for multiversal stories. He clarified, not make room because they ain't adding other movies to replace Blade's slot. Focus solely on multiversal stories is what I mean to say. Um, he has a whole arc set up with Midnight Suns and the supernatural side of the MCU. DS2, WBN, Moon Knight, Agatha, and Ironheart only have scratched the surface of what's coming. That is the only thing that's kept him attached. Uh, well, the film has been removed from Marvel's release calendar. Marvel Games has partnered with oh god, to develop Marvel's Blade, which is described as a mature single-player third-person game set in the heart of Paris. The game features an original story rather than being based on the film starring Wesley Snipes or an adaptation of the comics. Well, well, I'm sure it's in great hands. I'm sure it's in very good hands, very capable hands, hands that never touch the product, The fries were never touched by human hands. But yeah, Blade was a great series, and it's a shame that. Bless you. I know. Want to come over? Want to say hello to everyone? He wants to say hello. Sam, come on. Be a good little pussycat. Now you call me a pussycat? Put him up. Put him up. Sam. He's like, yeah, so Blade, one of those characters that is, you know, representative. You know, Wesley Snipes is a black man. The character is black. Um, and it sucks to see that he's not getting a newer movie or something because it's like, oh, well, it doesn't fit into the multiversal thing that they're trying to do. Did you ever consider that maybe people are tired of it, which is why Marvel movies haven't been doing so well lately? Maybe they don't want this whole broader, every story has to be connected to the last one and the next one. Just tell stories. Just have the characters. We don't care about some overarching freaking universal plot, with the, Miss Marvel and, oh, there's Nick Fury and trying to call no one can, just stop, because they're never good anymore. Just have focus on characters that people want to see, because this whole trying like multiversal and it's just not working. It's just not working. And with all the newer shows coming out and trying to connect them, and it's like, oh, if you look at Loki, you can see this character in the background, and that character is also featured. It's just stop. Just stop. No, people don't want that. Just tell good stories. But yeah, it's a shame. Like I said, the movies, like, the first movie was good. The second one was Third one is I mean, they're fun to watch. They're fun to watch. I remember, like I said, 97, 98. If I remember, almost every kid and their mother at that time were not their mothers, obviously, but like for Halloween, see the Blade costumes and stuff like that, or as close to the costume as possible. Which his costume really wasn't that complicated. So, Blade, Sins of the Father, #1, 1998. It's a shame. It's a shame. They talk about, oh, my representation. They have a chance to bring in Blade, who is a black hero. No, toss him to the wayside for like some multiversal bullcrap that no one cares about. When was the character created? Yeah. So, 1973, and this was what Blade kind of originally looked like. As you can see, he's a bit more, for the time. It was the 70s, so naturally. And then they kind of updated him to this cooler, more sleek. But yeah, you can see he's always been black. So this was 1973. But yeah, like I said, Marvel is just, it doesn't seem like they really know what they're doing anymore. They have characters like freaking Captain Marvel and all these other characters that no one gives a crap about, which shows like Agatha all along that are failing. They have a chance to kind of restore things with a character as cool as Blade, and nope, doesn't fit into the plot very well. What we're trying to do doesn't fit in. So we're just gonna have to put it on the back burner for a little bit, because it's It's not what we're aiming for. What? You guys want to see Blade more? Well, it doesn't matter. It's not what we're trying to do. Not what we're trying to do. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, Hollywood thinks they know everything. Unfortunately, they don't. Much to their dismay. And certain people who think that Hollywood and Marvel and Disney are all knowing and all powerful and they never make mistakes and they just constantly Disney and all these companies all the time. Yeah, well, Marvel's been going downhill for a while as well. Everything is for them is just failing. It's just one fail fest after another. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.